We are on the go with Joe this morning, and he is at a new nonprofit in Oregon City that lets you explore your artistic side.
Yeah, he's joining us live with more to tell us about the Soulflags Art Center. Hi, Joe.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, I'm back with Tima Carlson. She is one of the founders of Soulflags. So this is a pretty interesting concept. You and your friend Heather were volunteers, I guess, at a local school with an art literacy program. And then kind of when your kids aged out of that, you said, we kind of want to keep this going. So you created a nonprofit, and now you have this whole center where people can come in, create art, kids especially. Tell me about the concept and who this is for.
Well, this is for the community, from youth to adults. It's open to anybody that's interested in beginning a new hobby or learning, or just having a space to, continue with the artwork that they don't have room for maybe at their home.
And there's all different kinds of media that you can work in here. And then you also have an artist of the month. So this is teaching people about great artists. This month it's Renoir, who I've actually heard of. So you always have an art project. And the one that we're going to see right now is based around this teacup, right? Tell me the story behind that.
Yeah, so his first job was working in a porcelain factory. And what's photographed there is a teapot, a little porcelain teapot that was 1.25 inches in size.
All right, so let's come on in here, because now we're going to go into one of the main studio areas. And our friend Preston here is working on a project. Tell me, it's a teapot, like the one we just saw, right? So tell me about the project that he's working on here.
So the student receives a template that they cut out a pattern and then draw it onto the clay. And so that's what Preston has done, is drawn it out and been able to, now he's smoothing the edges, but he'll be drawing a pattern or whatever type of creation he'd like to place on that. And it'll dry for a week, and then we'll have it fired in the kiln, and he'll have to come back after that and do some glazing.
And real quickly, I want to walk down here because Tima's partner Heather is working with another talented young artist, and these are actual, you were making actual soul flags. These are what you call soul flags, right? Remind me what the concept is behind this.
Soulflags was originally, if one could put in a flag what their life represents, whether it's the stories of their grandmother, their grandfather, what would that be? And it can be very complicated. It can be very simple with stamps and watercolors and just playing and showing our creative side.
I love it. And so this young lady here has been creating all morning long. This is for what, I guess, students of all ages, right? All the way to senior year, you have different classes based on different groups. They also have open studio time, so it's not just for the kiddos. You grown-ups, you can come in here. There's painting, you can spin clay, you name it. We'll have more information about Soulflags at kptv.com. And guys, as I promised you a little bit earlier, they even have some four-legged artists. This is one right here. Let's see if I can get roused up. This is Tulip. Tulip, can you say hello to the... No, don't look at me. Look over there. look over here. This is Tulip.
Aww.
So one of the more popular classes they do for kids, they do a class called Puppy Art. And Tulip is going to create some art for us coming up a little bit later in the show. And she looks very excited about it, as you can see. So that's coming your way a little bit later in the show. Do you want to take a nap until then?
Aww.
A nap, maybe? Okay, we'll do that. Lots more coming your way from Soulflags a little bit later in the show.
That'll be neat. All right, Joe, thank you.